Hey, welcome back. We're gonna take off where we left off with some BioMutant. Where was I going?
It says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence. Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen. He's sure you've seen it before.
Yeah, his mother and father got killed by that, what was it, monster?
Here's the first line of defense.
Attack!
That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot. Wrecked it.
Okay, that needs to get up for it.
Give those twirly wheels a turn. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain.
Turn, I guess. Turn. Hit it. Is there a way from down there?
Keep going.
Nice.
That cage is holding a helper.
Or help her.
Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Wishes there was another way, but they'll do their best. A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Here's the second line of defense. Better stay clear of the red ray. Red means danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Nice.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Nice.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance. Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs, which is somewhat darker. But Out-of-Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters.
The World Eaters.
That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porky-Puff needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porky-Puff at the end of the East Route. Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see what you can do to help. How many days like this do you think the world has left? Says no matter how weird you think the world's getting, there's a poppet here named Maya. Lives way deep in the mire. Steer clear. Claims that's the word, but seems doubtful. Believes Maya lives in the mire, where at least... Been hearing stories about her. Still hates the sight of poppets because of those tales. Thinks you're stupid for trying to... Time to get a move on before all your chances slip on by. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He can't tell you much, as he didn't want to hear anything about it. He can't understand how someone could be so vicious, even though he knows there are reasons behind it. He understands you've returned to face Lupa Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
Light instantly banishes dark.
How much light do you really need? I mean, you could...
Figures the world is a god. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the... Wonders why you're flapping around with the Jagni. They spend too much... But hey, back to the goo. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide. You're lucky. Let's see. You're here for a reason. It's up to you to figure out what that is. Altitude can't stop you.
I knew I was gonna die. I was like, how do I get up? Can't get up. The goop.
Be on the watch for a way out. too tight and the rope tips. How far underground do you think you are?
As their boy just fell in there, drowned immediately. Damn.
Good thing you're not scared of tight places.
Damn.
So different from the surface down here. Right where it counts. sharp steel. Nothing you can do to stop the night.
Fellow workers, employees.
Stay away from that biohazard. You want to wash yourself off for a month.
Ooh, that was too close.
Dawn must be coming soon, because it's awfully dark right now.
We will take that. Yes. Hi.
You could put that to good use. Sharp dressed. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Noise.
Let's see. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net. There are a lot. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide. The best way to find Quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the... This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you... He only knows... Nighttime is the better time for lots of things. You enjoyed that. Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. Wonder if any of it matters now. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went on. Toxanol didn't do it on purpose, I don't think. Their machines made a mess, though, and they never... You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open. Got it. Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. Sometimes your mind creates an illusion where it's possible to go back in time to relive a moment in your life. We all have things in our past we wish hadn't happened, and can come to remember seeing and doing things that never happened. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different.
Cute little fox.
Choose the automaton functionality you want to recall. You weren't supposed to know how to start the automaton pew-pew pang, but clearly you figured that out way back then. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. Yes, some e-waste for you. What's the saying? Red sky at night? No, that's not right. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. Let's see. Says there's an interesting place nearby that no one knows about. Says there's no reason to let you in on where it is. Says there's no reason to make threats. Would have told you about it sooner or later. It's not far from here. Wishes you would just give up. We'll be around. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little... Points out... Says you look like you... Wonders if you could take the time to help a man's... Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before... Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's a... Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and... Says you should toast the end of the world, but you'd better... Respects how you always... Thinks it's funny you wound up with the Jagni. They drink so little, like birds. Guesses someone has to be, but he... But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite, radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think. As the drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world says that's what gives. He wants you to know he has other interests too. There are other ways than a cold drink. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like... They're better at floating than flapping. Has heard the... Hope. This story needs a hero.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back probably tomorrow to play some more. guys have a good rest of your day.